I think Courtney and Nick embody a rage for justice, probably more so than just about anybody I know. From their trial work to their teaching, from trial by human to trial by woman to their work on FIPPA.
The two of them have not lost sight of all of the work that needs to be done in the legal community for people who are underrepresented.
I'm really amazed by what they've been able to accomplish. I met them when they didn't have anything. They are self-made, took enormous risks at times.
Many people may not know this, but Nick was a farmer. Nick has lived without before. He rented a couch when he was young for $50 and just kept moving forward. He didn't have the money to pay for law school or undergraduate school, so he enlisted in the Army. And Nick has been wounded in service of his country.
I am so glad you asked me the question about the example that Courtney Rowley sets as a woman, a mother, a trial lawyer, a champion for other women. I mean, she sets a really high bar. She inspires the rest of us, not only to be our authentic selves, but to just give back and be there for one another.
Courtney and I attended law school together. We went to Loyola Law School. And what makes the amazing Courtney so amazing is that when I was in law school, I didn't have a car. She used to drive me home every night after practice. And so I will always remember Courtney as the gal who could try incredible cases, but also wasn't afraid to drive me to my not so great neighborhood after practice.
She has this brightness, this enthusiasm, but this razor sharp mind too.
It's unlike anyone else. The magic that she has, that she brings both to her family and to the courtroom, it's unparalleled. You know, they tell me some time ago, oh, medical malpractice is not fair. It's not fair to the victims. They can't even get access to justice because everyone's turning down the cases and so many other reasons. Followed up by, we're gonna change micro. You know, I was like, you're gonna do what?
I said, there is no way in hell that you are going to change anything when it comes to micro.
And when he got the Trial Lawyer of the Year award from CALA, he stood on stage and he used that platform to say that we need to change this law.
1975, 2 years before I was born, there was a law that was passed.
Working with Consumer Watchdog, he wrote the law that was going to be changed. The Fairness for Injured Patients Act, FIPPA.
I think it's really remarkable to have the vision of getting an initiative on the ballot to change MICRA.
It was crazy. It was perfect.
I don't know many people who would sacrifice their own family's assets to pursue a cause.
There have been attempts in the past that had failed. It wasn't just qualifying an initiative, it was what is going to be different about that initiative that's going to somehow appeal to the voters when it had been defeated on previous occasions.
Took a lot of grit, took a lot of perseverance, took a lot of not giving up.
And against the advice of many, Nick opened up this channel of communication.
The 1975 law that hasn't changed to the tune of $1. Today, what we are talking about is historic change. We're taking down a Berlin Wall that's existed in California for almost 50 years.
You know, it's one thing to be notorious, it's another thing to do things that are noteworthy. And in this case, he certainly put those two principles together to accomplish what many people thought was impossible.
They're the best friends you can have, but they're the worst enemies you can have too.
Nick and Courtney are fearless, courageous, uncompromising when it comes to what they're passionate about.
If I were to pick one word for them, it would be passionate.
Their passion's just of a different kind, and it's unique and special.
Nick and Courtney in their practice and their lives have shown that they just don't give in, that they're willing to continue to fight when they know they're doing the right thing, and no matter how big the opposition is.